Oh, guess what time it is?
Oh, it's Adobe Digital Leaders Live Lesson time. Good afternoon, everybody.
There it is. How
How's
the
it going?
devil are you?
Yes, very well, thanks. And welcome in to this special live lesson because it is Children's Mental Health Week. So we've got a special lesson for you today where we're going to be using Adobe Express. We're going to be learning some creative digital skills, some graphic design, some video editing. So hope you're all sitting comfortably, logged into Express and ready for an afternoon of creating.
Hey, what's all this about down here?
Oh, well, this is our special film festival that Adobe's running. Oh, I nearly fell off my chair there.
Go on.
Yeah, so this is a film festival, if you're interested in that. So the skills that you'll be learning in our second challenge today are some of the basic skills that you'd need for your film festival. You could use exactly the same skills as you used this afternoon, just apply it to our theme, which is habitat. So you could maybe make a film about your local habitat, or maybe you could choose your favorite animal and talk about that animal's habitat. You can do what you want to that title and submit your film. So you can submit as many entries as you want from the same school. So you could work in groups, you could work individually. There's going to be a lot of fun. There's loads of help there on the website to get you started. So go over, teachers, to bit.ly/filmfest25 for more information. And you can also register your interest there for kind of updates on email, etc. Right. Okay. Also, give us a whoop whoop. Give us a hello today on the call. If you're joining us live, then throw us a comment up on YouTube.
We've got
teachers.
One.
Oh, brilliant.
Look at this. I can do this.
Go on then.
Prynawn da gan dosbarth awel. No, awel, yeah.
Yeah.
Ysgol Synodon.
Synodon. Lovely.
Synodon.
Yes.
What does the don mean?
So soon is the sound. So a don is the wave. So sound of the wave. That means.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does Craigedon mean then?
Craig is like a cliff. So it's cliff by the waves, which most cliffs are.
Julian's Primary School in Newport.
Oh yes, I was in St. Julian's Primary School in Newport a few weeks ago, and I think I'm sure Miss Hart was there. Hello, Miss. How are you? Shwmai Blant. I'm pretty sure that I went into that class and they were doing some great stuff with Express. Hello, Ysgol Golwg y Cwm in Swansea.
Wow.
So Golwg y Cwm means view
of the valley.
Very good, Dom. Very good.
Like Poblagon.
Oh, we got one more.
Newgale.
Dosbarth Newgale.
I've been to Newgale. I've surfed around Newgale. What a spot.
Oh, it's beautiful in Newgale. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah. How are you going? How's it going there in Mary Immaculate down in Haverfordwest? Yes. Well, right. What an amazing amount of shout-outs we've already had.
I know.
Only just begun. So give us your shout-outs either on YouTube or on StreamYard, or just to annoy him, you could email Dom as well, and he'll put them up on screen for us. So reply to the email where he sent you the links, and
I'll do my best.
He promises to
I'll do my best.
Right. Okay, guys. Let's have a look at today's challenge page and see what we're going to be doing for men.
What?
I'm joking.
What are the rules?
I'm joking. I'm just playing with your emotions. It's fine.
That is it. Right, I'm going to do them all.
Go on then.
Right, first one. Pause if you want. We'll be going back from the browser to the iPad, to the browser to the iPad, to the browser to the iPad. And if you ever need to have a little pause, just cool down, take a breath, be more creative. You can pause this, and that's absolutely fine. You'll get 2 bites of the cherry. I'll be doing it, and then Jones will be doing it. Well, Jones will be doing it first, then I'll be doing it. So you've got lots of time. Number 2, claim your certificate. It's in there already. You'll be getting an email at 4:00, teachers, and you can give out certificates to say, well done on all your expression in the Adobe Express session. Lots of essions. And then number 3 is a pizza party. Pizza party, as they call it in Carmarthen. A pizza party.
Pizza party.
And if you do the Express School Challenge, you'll see it on the challenge page, which is on the scrolling down the bottom. Be able to go there and see the details of how you can do the Express School Challenges and get yourself a pizza party.
All right. let's have a look at that challenge page. So here it is. All right. So, let's get the rules off. Oh, he's done it. Oh, lovely. Thank you, Doc. Right, now then, to get to this challenge page, all you need to do is open up your browser, maybe another tab on your browser, or I'm on the iPad here, so I've just opened up Chrome app, or you can do Safari or whatever, and go to bit.ly/25CMHW, Children's Mental Health Week. So bit.ly/25CMHW, or if you've got a device that can scan a QR code, like an iPad, then go ahead and scan that QR code that I'm moving around the screen for some reason. And that's going to bring you to this challenge page. Ooh, who else? We've got Miss Shepherd's class here as well. Hello, Miss Shepherd. How are you?
Those guys need to do Express School Challenge. They need to get that pizza.
I tell you what, Miss Shepherd was one of the presenters in that community event that I went to, and she did an amazing job. So
I heard about that, Mrs. Shepherd.
Yeah, brilliant job, Miss Shepherd. Right. Anyway, what are you going to find on this challenge page? Very good question, and the answer is this stuff. So we are going to make a poster with this year's Children's Mental Health Week focus, which is to know yourself, grow yourself. So the whole idea with this is that we can all kind of decide what we'd like to become in the future, and we can work out ways that we can get there. But for us to kind of truly understand the best ways to become the people that we want to become, we also have to understand our own personalities better and our own kind of backgrounds and histories and the things that are important to us. So with that in mind, we are going to make this wonderful poster. We're going to use some graphic design skills, showing how our roots will influence the trees that we will become in the future. Nice.
Whoa.
Yes. Right. So
some serious stuff.
It is totally serial. Right. Now then, let's jump over to Express. So I've got Express ready to go over here, and we are going to be creating a graphic. So I'm on the iPad, Dom's on the browser, so we're going to be passing back and forth. But it's pretty much exactly the same. So I'm going to be creating graphics. So that's that big green hero tile that you can see there in the top right-hand corner. Give that a tap, and it's going to open up the Adobe Express all-in-one editor. And the first thing we want to do is get a nice sky background on our canvas. So you can find backgrounds by going into Elements. And then at the top of this panel that pops out, you can see, second button along there is Backgrounds. Now, in here, you can search, but you can also type in what you'd like to find. Ooh, sky. There we go. And, there isn't much options, really. Only 2,240 different skies to choose from. I know.
Weep.
Slim pickings is what I'd call that.
No.
So, you're just going to have to make do with one of those 2,240 different skies. So pick a sky that you like. I love the colours on this one, so I'm going to grab that.
Arbennig.
Diolch yn fawr. There we go. And you know what? If you want to try different skies, you can just keep tapping on them, you see, and it'll just keep applying that sky to your canvas. So just give them a go. Give them a go. But I do like that first one that I've got. Let's throw it over to the browser, because I'm sure you're all busy trying to find your sky now. So let's give you a bit of time to do that whilst Dom does his.
Okay, right. So going over to the green, create a graphic over here. Give it a click. Now, the first thing that you should actually do is rename your file. Week 2025. Thank you very much.
I forgot.
You're absolutely welcome. And then what we should do is go over to Elements here. Give it a click. And then, like Mr. Jones said, you've got the backgrounds there. Give it a click. Search backgrounds. We'll go for sky. Now, I want something that's going to be... Oh, that's nice.
Lovely.
It's lovely. But you know what? I like the... I want to see the sun. I want to see the sunshine after the rain. Oh, it's too early for bangers. Right, let's go to reframe here. I've selected it, you see. If I select it there, I can go to reframe. Can I get a reframe?
Reframe.
Nice. Just get the sun on that side. That's nice. I'm done there. Look at that.
Lovely, lovely. What a great sky you have there, Dom. Right, okay.
Arbennig.
So our wonderful tree is going to be growing into this wonderful sky, but we need to show where our roots have come from and where our roots have grown. So we need some soil for the roots. So for the soil, we're not going to be searching for a background. I'm going to last minute change my mind on the sky. We're not going to use another background.
What?
We are going to go to media. So on the left-hand side, just jump over to media. And we're searching for photo. And we are going to search for soil, S-O-I-L, search, please. And, oh, how disappointing. Only 3,958 pictures of soil. Oh,
More soil than sky.
Oh, and really, I just want a big old photo full of soil. That's it. So one of these, that's great. Now, what you want to do is fill roughly the bottom third of your page. So I'm just going to bring that right down to the bottom and then fill it up. And yeah, that's about right. Okay, not quite halfway. That would be halfway. So not quite halfway up the page, kind of the bottom third. There we go, something like that. So with a landscape photo, basically just fill the bottom of your canvas with it, and that should be about right. Okay, Dom, how about a bit of soil?
How about a bit of soil, he said. Right, so let's go to media. I was searching underground roots. I wanted to go for something special, but I think actually, yeah, it's all a bit confusing. It's only 17 results anyway. So let's go soil. Now...
Plenty of options there for you.
Yeah. Now I want something earthy. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one a lot. No, it's boring. I don't like that one a lot. What am I going to go for? This one. A bit more earthy. No, I've got two on my screen now. That's no good. Get rid of one. Bring that down. Should I do it halfway and then just ignore it and bring it down? I don't know. Maybe something like that. You can always just trim it there.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yeah.
Maybe about there. I'm gonna do it above that little wisp of cloud there, that little wisp of cumulonimbus, and I'll pop it there. There we go. Easy peasy. This
lovely.
This
hey, Dom. Look, we've got ring the bell, Dom. We've got a new school, a first time on Adobe Express Live Lesson School.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hello. Yes. Oh my goodness! Sorry, I just.
That's not a bell.
I just knocked something over. My bad. Sorry about the big bag. Sorry about that. So, hello, P6 Greenbrae in Aberdeen. How are you guys?
Very good.
Lovely up there in Aberdeenshire. We were up there a few months ago. Reminds me of Carmarthenshire. Very nice, lovely, beautiful. Welcome. Yeah, you've been talking about how journaling can help your mental health. Well, yeah, great. And do you know what? This is exactly the kind of thing that you could do in a page of a journal. Is exactly this kind of, you could hand draw this kind of thing and stick different photos in and yes, go nuts. Right. Okay.
Come on, Jones.
All right. Sorry, I got excited there.
Come on.
Okay. Next, let's start thinking about our tree and our roots. So I'm going to go to this time. I'm going to go to design assets. Okay, so I'm not going to go into media and photos. I'm going to go to elements on the left-hand side. And at the top, I'm going to go to design assets. Now, why am I doing that, Dom?
Because you don't want a background on there. That's why. Yeah,
that's right. So if you want to layer stuff up on your designs, then design assets are great because they're already cut out for you. Okay, so I don't want a big kind of rectangle photograph. I want everything to be cut out. So think of the design assets as little stickers that you can layer on top of each other. So any of these trees that I pick now is going to already have its background cut off, like this wonderful orange tree that I've just found here. So I'm going to choose that.
I can't see an orange tree on there.
You will now. You will now. I have tapped it. My iPad's being a little bit slow, I think. There it is. Yeah. So have a look. There's oranges growing in the tree. Look.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
Yeah. So what I want to do is get my tree and I want there we go. I want the tree itself, the kind of, the actual tree trunk halfway off the right-hand side of my canvas, just like that. Okay. And if you prefer your tree to be really big, you could, just do it like that. I think I've gone a bit too far there. Let's bring it down a bit. And let's just, there we go. I think that looks lovely. And now I'm going to get some roots to match it. So I'm going to go back into the design assets. Okay, my elements, design assets, and I'm going to search for roots. Now, you may find a lot of them have already got a tree attached to the picture that you want to use. Okay, and that's fine. Don't worry about, don't worry about that. No problem. That's all you need to do is, for example, if I want to use this guy, this looks great. Okay. There's the tree. Now, I only want the roots bit. I don't want the tree.
How are you going to do that? How on earth are you going to do that?
Now then, at the top, when you've got it selected, you see we've got the corner handles. That's those circular white dots in each corner. They can help you resize it. But on the middle of the straight edge at the top, you'll see we've got this long handle, and that's a crop handle that I can use to actually hide the top bit of this image. Brilliant. So that's done. So now I can bring these roots down. And did you know that most trees' roots are twice as wide as the actual tree canopy itself, Dom? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
You probably did. You're just being modest. All right.
Wow.
And there we go. And you see what I'm doing there now is I'm just trying to get that kind of top bit of the roots that I chopped off to line up with the bottom of the tree trunk, something like that. Now, if your roots are the same color as your soil, then feel free to jump into the effects, okay? And maybe you could use a duotone filter. I mean, mine wasn't too bad in that brown, but I will change to make it a little bit more visible. Grab one of these duotone filters and just try some different colors out. But yeah, I think that pinky brown at the bottom there is going to work fine. Okay, so design assets, Dom, a tree and some roots. And we're also using a cropping tool. And do you know what? We've got another whoop whoop shout out, and it is P4.
Yes. P4 McCluskey.
Lundy, St. Bride's, Belfast. Welcome to you guys.
Welcome, guys.
Yeah, I think we had another class from St. Bride's, Belfast yesterday, did we?
Yes, I think we did. I think you're right.
I think so.
Okay, right. Let's get a tree in here. So I was going to go to photos, but then I thought, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to go to elements.
Ah, yes.
Because here I want to go to design assets, because don't forget, design assets have no backgrounds on them. So I'll go to tree. Ooh.
Lovely.
Now, what am I going to do here? I think I'm going to use this one. Oh, look at that. That looks like a
beautiful tree.
Oh, that's got to be Japanese, isn't it? It's got to be.
Lovely blossom
around us. Look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. And
then, goes well with your sky as well, doesn't it? Goes well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's a beautiful little offset there. And now what you'll see I'm going to do here is I want to just trim this so it's got a nice clean edge. I'm using that long handle that Jonesy told us about before. Nice. Just trimmed it so it's right on top of the soil there. And now it's time to go to roots. So, do you know what? I could just use this one. I don't even have to search.
Oh, then great.
That is mind blowing. And then I can do this. I don't know if you knew, but roots tend to be about twice the size of the canopy. So I'll pop that in there, try and sort of line it up a bit, and then start stretching it out. Now it is kind of going off the bottom here.
That's fine.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm overly happy with that, but maybe I'll bring it down like that. So use that, and that's okay. And then, but you can't quite see it against the soil here. So what Jones was recommending with these effects here, I'm going to click that effect, and I can go. Ooh, now that is tasty.
Electric blue. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that was nice, that one, wasn't it? I kind of like that dark one as well, actually. Not that one. It's going to be the blue. I'm going to go the blue. That's nice. It feels like it's carrying on my Japanese theme. Right, there we go. Looking great. I'm really excited about this project.
Yeah.
Let's carry on going.
Yeah.
Let me get you up there.
Yeah, and just a message there. St. Bride's has just asked about the iPad app. It's asking about an iOS update. Yeah, so the new version of Express, you need to be updated to iOS 17 or above. Right. So if you need to do that now, maybe that's going to take a little bit of time. Remember that you can always use the link that you've used to join live to catch up with this recording later. So if you're going to have to have a pause or come back later or tomorrow or some other time this week, then you can use the same links. All right, let's move on. Right, so we've got some important information that we want to get on here. Now, we've got 4 different kind of titles that we need to talk about, and they are here on the challenge page, and they are my goals, the ways I want to grow, my personality, and things that are important to me. And the 2 of those belong with the roots. So your personality and the things that are important to you are your roots. And then ways to grow and your goals are obviously the growth that happens above ground. So we need a shape to hold all of those. And we also need a title for our super cool title, Know Yourself, Grow Yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a pill shape. Now, you've got standard shapes in Express, like you'd find in most design apps. So if you go to Elements again, this is where we found our design assets and our backgrounds. But if I scroll over to Shapes, and now I can search in here for a pill, P-I-L-L. Again, it's going to give me this pill shape. So you could choose one with an outline if you want, but I'm going to go for a solid pill shape, this one here. And, you know, we're going to need to kind of have this, the correct size. If you want it to be longer, then you can just use again, like that crop handle we used on the photos. That's just going to change the shape of the shape. But we're going to need to fit 2 down here and then 3 up here. So let's maybe think about the size down here. Okay, that's going to fit 2 down there quite well. Am I going to get 3 up here? 1, 2. No, that's going to be a bit tight. So I'm going to bring down the size a bit, something like that. Okay, so I'm quite happy with the size of that. So I'm going to pop that there. And next I want to think about color. So what color do I want this to be? I don't want it to be this solid black pill. There's a lovely shade of orange on my tree. So why don't I grab that? So I'm going to choose the fill on the left-hand side. And then I'm going to use the pipette. That's the eyedropper tool there at the top of the fill, the color window. There we go. I'm just going to move this and I'm going to find a lovely shade of orange from my orange tree like that. There we go. Lovely. Now, there's my first pill. Now, I want this to be behind my tree. So you can see on the right-hand side of my screen, I've got my layer stack. So let's just drag that pill in the layer stack down underneath the tree. There it is. And now I can duplicate it. So I need 3 of these above the ground. So there's my first one. Maybe I'll just tuck that in a bit under the tree. And let's duplicate. And there's my second one there. And I need another one for my title. So I'm going to duplicate again. And I could go like that. Or you could go all the way across and maybe do something like this so that we see the other end of the pill.
Nice.
Yeah. And then you need 2 pills underground for your personality and the things that are important to you. So again, we're going to duplicate, bring it down. Now you can see the pills are behind the roots at the moment.
Quite like that.
Yeah, it's up to you whether you like it or not. For me, with this one, I think it works okay. If you don't like it, then that's all you need to do is, you see right now, the roots are all the way at the top of my layer stack. You could just bring your roots down underneath all of your pills. But I quite like it as it is there. Okay, so that's the next job for you, Dom, is to get 5 pills. 1 for your title and 1 for each section.
Okie dokie.
Oh, right. You've been busy, haven't you?
Well, I have, because what I was experimenting with was whether I could do the text and put a shape on it, which was a pill.
Well, yes.
I did. But actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to delete it because I don't think it works as well. So I'm going to go over to Elements, but it is an interesting thing for you to play with. Go to Shape, and then I can go Pill in here, and then voila. So I can have one here. Now, time to change the couleur. So let me go to Fill. I mean, black doesn't kind of, it doesn't kind of feel like a friendly color for this kind of project. So maybe I could go for a yellow. That might work. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, I think I like that. I think I like it. So I'm going to do that one. That'll be one, and then I'll duplicate it. Now, this is where I'm going to have an issue, I think, because it's kind of blocking my sun. And maybe I'm just going to have to deal with that. I'm just going to have to be a big boy and deal with it, I think. But I think, yeah, because I'm kind of not happy about that in some ways. But if I pick my background and even reframe, I would have to. Could do something like that.
Yeah. You could do that.
Could do that. It's only gonna extend my problem though further down the line. But
Well,
hey.
you don't need the sky down at the bottom of your canvas. You could put it right in the top corner, couldn't you, son?
Oh, let me try. Let me try a little bit of this. I'm going to stick it there, and
Yeah.
then I'm going to get that pill. I'm going to duplicate it, but this time, I think I'll just put it there.
Yeah, I think that's nice. Yeah,
Lovely.
I think
and this is the title, so I don't mind it being bigger. But actually, here's where I actually, Mr. Jones was talking about having the tree and moving it down your layer stack, but actually in this one, maybe I want to put it above, or just pop.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Oh, look at that.
I think
honestly,
it's amazing. It's amazing how much just changing layer orders kind of takes your design to another place. I really like that.
I was talking to my children about that very same thing just last night. There we go. 3 pills. There we go.
You need 2 at the bottom now, underground.
Oh, all right. Easy. And then I'm going to go 1 there. All right, flipping no. He's a taskmaster. And then get that one there, duplicate. And now I've got this interesting conundrum about whether I, put these in front of my roots or behind. And I am thinking it's got to go. The roots have got to go on top.
Yeah,
just a little smattering over the top.
That works really well. Yeah,
lovely.
Oh, do you want to swap projects? I'll prefer yours at the moment.
Delicious is what I would say.
Right. Okay. So it's time to get some text on there, guys. So let's start with our title text. So to add text on the left-hand side of your screen, you'll see down the left-hand toolbar the big capital letter T for text, and then when you tap that,
T for text, hey?
T for text. And you've got the blue button at the top then that says add your text. So let's just tap on that. And here we go. We've got a text box. And here I'm going to type the slogan for this year's Children's Mental Health Week, which is know yourself, comma, grow yourself. So
exclamation mark.
Know, yes, yourself, comma, grow yourself, exclamation mark. Right. Now, once you've done that, what we want to do is we want to bring it up here and you want to start messing around with the size and the line breaks. So you can use that. So the crop handle that we use to crop the image of the roots is the same handle that we use to stretch out the pill shape if you're working with shapes. Mm-hmm. But if you're working with a text box, what it does is it changes your line breaks. You can see here what it does. It doesn't change the font size at all. Keeps the font the same size. Change your line breaks. So let's mess around with the line breaks and then use the corner handle to mess around with sizing. And then it's time to find a font because this font does not make me feel happy. So I'm going to click on the recommended view all and let's see if Express is going to throw up a nice looking font for me for this design. Oh, there's some very interesting suggestions here at Express, I've got to say. Quite like these kind of handwriting-y ones. I like the typewriter-y ones as well. I think I'm going to go with the typewriter-y one. I do like the one underneath the typewriter as well. This guy. I do like that. I'm going to go with this. Yeah. So you can see that choosing a different font will mean that things will change and jump around. So don't spend too long working on the size and things like that, and then change your font because it'll usually jump about. Right, I've done that. I like that a lot, but I'm going to add an outline to it so that it pops off a bit more. So I'm going to just bring up the outline thickness. You see there, and then choose a color. Okay, and now I could choose another shade of orange. Okay, or what you can do is choose the same shade of orange you've already got. And like, what's the point of that? That's what you're asking now. You're like, what's the point of that?
I am.
But once you do that, you see it'll give you recommended colors that tone with the color that you've currently got selected. So now I can just jump in here and try these out, these recommended colors. And I tell you what, I like the first one, but I also like this warm orange. I quite like that kind of browny orange as well. But I'm going to go with this. So those recommended colors are really cool for just adding to your design. Right, so there's my title, Know Yourself, Grow Yourself. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to duplicate that. So 3 dots, duplicate, and bring down the size. Okay, and I'm going to change this text to my first title, which is my goals. Okay, if you're not sure what the titles are, they're all on the challenge page. So the first one is my goals. My goals. Talking about my goals. My goals. Right, so there's my first one, my goals. Now then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate that into each one of my pills. 3 dots, duplicate, drag down. 3 dots, duplicate, drag down. 3 dots, duplicate, drag down. Now then, whilst Dom shows us adding text, that's all I'm going to be doing is changing the text in every one of those text boxes to the titles that we've got on the challenge page. So, Dom, take it away.
Okay, right. So what I'm going to do is going to share this tab instead. Now you can go here, Know Yourself, Grow Yourself, copy that. And then I could go back to here, and then I could go for T for text, add your text, Control and V, paste it in. Right. Let's make ourselves into text designers in 2 clicks. Text layouts, give it a click, dynamic, bosh, done. Right, and then you can bring that up to the top, all the way to the top. And then I'll put it right there. Maybe I'll need to click my pill, make it extend a little bit more, so I can just get it away from the tree. Know Yourself, Grow Yourself. Then you can go to recommended. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, do you know what? That really suits my Japanese vibe. That is going to be perfect. And then if you're thinking, do you know what? Maybe you could put an outline on it. Well, okay, fine. I'll click outline on here. Now you can see it's got a strike through at the moment. And I think, yeah, just go with black, I think. Outline thickness, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Yeah, that's really working well for me. If you want to be really posh, what you could do is you could go to click on the outline color just here, give it a click. Go to your dropper tool, give it a click. And then I can select the blue and the roots to keep everything lovely and consistent. Nice, I like that. Now that that's done, you can see that if I click off, nothing's happening. If I click on, that little menu comes back up. You've got the 3 wee dots there. Give it a click. Go to duplicate. And then you can bring it down. And then all you have to do is 1, 2, 3 quick clicks in the box. My goals. Now, I'm not going to put a colon on. Don't really need one. But I'm going to bring it down a little bit and then pop it in there. And then all I'm doing here is, so my goals is the first one. Ways to grow is the next one. Copy it. Go back to this tab. 3 dots. Duplicate. Bring it down. Now you see, look at that. Beautiful. It's actually telling me, oh, that's the perfect spot, just like it was in the box above. That's great. 3 dots. Bosh it. Now it's changed the size a little bit, but I can do that. I can just press the plus button and it goes up, which is nice. 3 dots again, duplicate, bring it down. Yes, that's in the same place as the ones before. Wonderful. Go back here, my personality, copy with Control and C, share this tab, 3 clicks, Control and V to put it in. Wow, that one is small. Gosh, let me just bring it up and up. Oh, gosh. And then that goes in there. That looks about right to me. I just got one more to do. 3 clicks, duplicate. Bring it down. That's in the perfect place, just like the others. Go back to this page. Things that are important to me. Now, this is much longer. So when I triple click in there, paste it in. Wow, it's gone into 2 lines. I don't want that. But anyway, let me just get the size up. Maybe that's a bit big. And then maybe I need to, put it on something like, put it onto 1 line and then play again with this. And it's in front of the, roots, and actually, I like that.
Yeah.
I think it looks
needs
great.
to be. Yeah,
it needs to be. There we go. That was great. Where are we off to next?
All right. Well, now it's time to fill our pills. So, what we're going to do is now. Then this is interesting. It's kind of right. Where do you want to start? I mean, what are the things that are easier?
Where do you want to start?
Yeah, well, this is up to you guys where you want to start. But I think the easiest place to start is with things that are important to you, because I think that if somebody asks you what's important to you, you could probably answer that faster than what are the ways you can grow. I think, So I think that that's a good place to start. What are the things that are important to you? Now then, you can use a combination of images, text, icons, photos, whatever you want in here to show the things that are important to you. So things that are important to me are, so I'm going to start off with design assets. I think that's where I'm going to get most of my stuff here. So I'm going to go to elements, remember, and then design assets. And in here, I'm just going to search for something that's important to me is music. So,
of course.
Search for music. Now, the design assets, there's plenty of stuff in here that's just black and white. But, what I like about the design assets is that they are so colorful. So, something like that one is super fun. So I love that there. So what else is important to me is music. No, I've done music. Family. Family is really important. There we go. So if we just do something like this, and just pop that down here, and it doesn't matter if they kind of overlap each other. It's absolutely fine. And then what else is important to me? I think being from Wales is important to me. So I'm going to search for Wales and just grab an image. Now some images may have a background, so maybe you want to get rid of them. Or you could even try using the blend modes. These are cool. The multiply blend mode will kind of get rid of the lightest part of an image, which is perfect. There we go. So I'm just kind of building up these things down here, showing things that are important to me with design assets. And then I'm going to just carry on doing the same thing with my personality. So maybe we'll throw over to Dom, and I'm just going to start thinking about things. Okay, what is my personality? And if I can't find images, then maybe I'll put some words in. Okay, go.
Okay. Right. Well, Mr. Jones did things that are important to me, and I searched family beach because I like going to the beach with the family, or just going on trips and that kind of thing. So I think maybe the camper van, that's a great one. Love that in there. That reminds me of family trips, because otherwise I'd probably put in a picture of family. But actually, I want to be more specific. I like going to the beach with the family when we can. Other things that are important to me. What am I going to say? Do you know what I really like? I like mealtime family. I'm going to put that in as well. Why really? Oh, that didn't work. Mealtime. I'm sort of looking for dinner table, something like that. I really like it when all my nieces and nephews come round and we all have a chin wag while we're having some scran.
Oh,
and
you
really like that.
Love a chin wag, don't you?
I love a chin wag over a bit of scran. And so, do you know what? This one's perfect because it's all the children together, and it really, really is one of the best things for me is when the kids are all together with the cousins. That makes me happy. That one, things that are important to me, I'll put that in there as well. And then I'll also put, I'm going to put surfboard in there because that's important to me as well. Love a bit of that. And so maybe I'll stick in. See, there is a camper van there as well, you see. Pineapple on a surfboard. How could I not put that in? Let me just show you just how awesome this is. Things that are important to me. All the kids sitting around eating some dinner. Pineapple on a surfboard. And a camper van going on a trip with the familia. Right. There we go. That'll do me. Let's kick it over to Jones and see what incredible design assets he's cooking up here.
All right. Okay. Welcome back, guys. So, yeah, I'm on the personality one. And the thing is that we're all of our personalities are kind of contradictions, So I've got three things here that almost all contradict each other. And it's like, I like having fun, but then I also get really stressed sometimes. I think I'm a bit of a stress bag. But then I also feel that sometimes I can be really lazy. So those things are in contradiction with each other. Yeah, I'm sure you would. I'm just saying it before you do. So, but then you could also put some text in. Okay, don't just think, oh, I can't find the image. I can't find the right image for this. Don't be afraid to just go to text, add your text, and then pop in a word, something like dependable, maybe. I like to think that people can depend on me. If I say I'm going to do something, that I'll do it. So, if you want to just pop some text in there as well, don't think that you can only use images. Right, now then. Now, the two pills above ground, goals and ways to grow. Now, I'm not sure about you, Dom. You may disagree. I don't really care. But because you could do it however you think is best. But I think it's probably easier to start off with my goals and then think about the ways to grow in order to reach those goals. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So things like, what are my goals? Well, my goals are, one of them is definitely I'd like to be a little bit healthier in all of the kind of ways that you can be healthier. I think I need to be healthier. So that's a cool kind of healthy icon. I like that. So I'd like to be, wrong one. I'd like to be healthier. And then I'd like to be better specifically at the piano. So I can bring that in. And then from my work point of view, I'd like to be better at communicating. So what about something like message? Let's search for that. Yeah, cool. Okay, here we go. Yeah, these kind of things. I'd like to be better at communication. Okay, so now that I've got those there, now I can start thinking about, okay, what are the ways that I can grow? Okay. So, something that I could be is just a little bit more organized, so maybe, do I need a calendar? Do I need a calendar in here? So Dom knows that I'm not very good at putting things on the calendar.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
No, I'm not very good at putting things on the calendar. Yeah, so maybe I need to be a bit better with, organization. I need to be more patient. So I'm going to just add that. I don't think I'm going to find that. So I'm just going to say patience. Like you can't, if you want to improve at something, you can't just expect it to happen straight away. You need to maybe have a bit of patience. Maybe I'm just going to rotate that just so that I can have a bit more room to play around. So yeah, I'm just adding in these text and images for my goals and ways to grow. How about you, Dom?
Well.
Oh, then cool.
Yeah. So let me. So I've gone in here. I've gone personality. I've got a strong heart. You could never say the never. Also, I like to think that I'll go into bat for people. I'd like to think that I would help defend people when they're downtrodden. I'd like to think that, and maybe I'm a good dad. Maybe I'm a super dad.
Super dad.
Yeah. Ways to grow. I put writing in there because I think that is a good thing. It helps calm me down sometimes. And then also these kind of meditative kind of what do they call these?
Stone. They're called stones.
Yeah, but there's a special thing for like balancing stones in a river, and it's just a bit mindful. Do you know what I mean? And then do you know what? A good swim clears my head. I like that. So I've got those in there. And my goals. What are my goals? Time. I'm going to put time in there. I want to spend more time with the kiddie winkles. I'd like to spend more time with my kids for sure. And do you know what? I think I'm going to have to put family in there. Like I want to make sure that I see them as much as possible. So I'm going to put, not faculty, family. I'm going to put those in there as well. Maybe, do you know what? I'm going to put the kids in there as well. Like the cousins, I have a thing about wanting the cousins to spend as much time together because I think I didn't spend that much time with my own cousins. So I'm going to put that in there as well. And then maybe one for work. What am I going to do for work? Yeah, maybe something like this. Make sure that I communicate things in work in the right way and that'll be good. There we go. Got mine.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
Right.
I like that a lot.
That looks brilliant, Dom. Yeah, and I hope you've all had fun making your own personas there, and mixing and matching images and text, and that is fantastic. I'm pretty much nearly there as well. Reading is a big one, I think. It's if you feel frazzled, just read for half an hour, and I feel that it just kind of it just grounds you.
A fiction book.
Yeah, just read.
Good old fiction book.
And I know we say it all the time, but I don't think we can talk about mental health, children or adults, without talking about screen time. I don't think it's possible to,
Absolutely.
And there's this term, I think we've all heard it, but I think it describes it perfectly. Doom scrolling, I think, is just it's a perfect term for what we all do, and that we all need to be more careful of, is just scrolling away on whatever you use. Even if it's watching YouTube videos, or if you're on some apps, or whatever you're doing, just this kind of strange trance-like thing that we get into for some reason, and I never feel good afterwards. Never feel
Amen.
good.
Amen, brother.
But I always feel I never regret reading. Never. So there we go. Right. So that's me on the iPad. This is Dom on the browser. Dom, how would our attendees today get this out of Express and share it with the wide, wonderful world?
Well, make sure you've renamed it before you do. But then once you've done it, not there, there. You can press the download button and the share button. Download's going to open up here. You can choose whatever file format you want. If you want to print it out, PDF is probably the best. I won't do that right now, because what I really want to do is go along to share. That's where I want to go. Share. And then if I come out of this a little bit, you can send it to Google Classroom. You can share it via Microsoft Teams, and you can create a view-only link. You can also put people's emails in there as well if they want them to collaborate with you on it, or send it to your teacher. But you can create a view-only link, create link, and within sort of 10 or 20 seconds, it should pop out, and you'll have a link which you can share with whoever you like.
Brilliant. Right. We've got half an hour to go, and we've got our second activity to go. So just as we reach this halfway point, just a quick reminder, guys, of what's coming up next. So this week, this Friday, we've got a Welsh language music day, Dydd Music Cymru live lesson. That's at 1:30, the usual time. And then next week, it's the big ones. So this is a big date on every school's calendar. It's Safer Internet Day. So Safer Internet Day itself is on Tuesday, next Tuesday. But we are doing a live lesson on Monday and Tuesday, just in case you're busy on the Tuesday doing something else. You could get your live lesson done on the Monday. So 2 opportunities there. To get signed up for those, it's the usual link. It's bit.ly/Adobe Leaders. So get signed up for those, teachers, for this Friday, Welsh Language Music Day, and next week, Safer Internet Day. If you are sharing anything on social media about taking part in Children's Mental Health Week this week, then please tag us in so that we can see the photos. We love seeing photos of a whole class using Express and seeing pictures of your designs. So if you're posting anything online, teachers, tag at Adobe for Edu, at Dom Trainer, at Meredith J or Meredith Jones. We would love to get tagged so that we can see those things. Right, let's get on with challenge number 2. That's you. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, well, no, I can just show you on here if you like.
Well, you could go first.
Yeah, okay, fine. So challenge 2, mental health video, and you've got lots of talking points on here. Lots of kids have big feeling, 1 in 6 children, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to be taking these and creating a video. So what we're going to do is going to go over to this screen here, and you can click the tiny little A in the top left-hand corner. Once you can see my link is published there, so I can copy that and put it into a browser if I like. But I'm going to click the big or little A, come back to the home page, and here you can see make a video. Give it a click. First thing that we're going to do is we're going to just make this screen a bit more manageable. So this video, these are kind of video templates. Get rid of that. And then I'll put Children's Mental Health Week 2025 video. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we're going to do a title screen or just go straight in?
I think we need a title screen. Yeah, I think
We need a
so.
title screen. Okay, I'm trying to remember. What's the background for this title screen then? A video?
Well, maybe just yeah, maybe, or just images, maybe.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do
Photos. So we could search photos and we could put mental health, something like that. See what kind of thing. Ooh, mental health matters. I like that. Ooh, do you know what? This is great. I like that a lot. Because
Cool.
it just kind of, and then here down the bottom here, you can do set as page background. Bish, bash, bosh. And it's right in there. Now, what would you like for this title, Mr. Jones?
Well, these are facts about children's mental health. So maybe children's mental health facts.
Okay, yeah. So let's go to text over here. Add your text. Facts about children's mental health. Okay, so right now, no great shakes on this one. It's not looking so good. So let's do click on text layouts. Let's go click for dynamic.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then, do you know what? I think I'm going to do mine like a nice tall one here.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm going to put it there. Now, what you might want to do with your photo in the back, you see, is I'm going to give it a click. And then I can go to, because it's on the page background at the moment. So if I detach it, you can see it there as well. That's how it came in. Set as page background, goes to the page background. But you also have this reframe button here. Give it a click. And then what I might do is just move this over.
I see. Yes,
I see. Top tip. And then you've got this, and it means you can stretch it out like that. Now, let's go into our recommended fonts to see if we can make this look a little bit more jazzy. What am I going to look for here? Ooh, nice.
Some nice fonts there. Some nice options there.
Yeah, that one's good, actually. I like that a lot.
Like the one that's just hidden at the bottom. Oh, it's gone.
Oh. Hang on. There's all sorts going on here.
Which one there? Yeah, I kind of like.
No, I like this one. I'm going with this. I'll make my own choices if that's all right. And then what I'm going to do is go. You see this little button here, text spacing? Because what I want to do is I like that, but it's kind of squashed. So if I go to text spacing, I can change that line spacing.
Oh, nice!
It
I like
reminds
that.
me of getting my eyes tested. I like it.
I was going to say.
Yeah, and then I'm going to put an outline on it because otherwise I'll get told off. And I'm going to put a white outline. I'm going to keep this kind of nice and minimalist, but then the outline thickness. I love that.
Oh, I do like a bit.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep it nice and clean. There you go. That's how we're starting. Off to you, Jones.
All right. Yes, let's go. Okay, so here's my wonderful poster. So to start a new project, as Dom says, top left hand, just there by Dom's head, you can see there's the colourful A up there. So I'm going to tap on that, and we're back on the home page, and we're going to be making a video. So I'm going to tap on the orange hero tile, make a video. There we go. And yeah, let's find an image for this this title scene. So I'm going to go to media, photos. I'm going to search for children mental health. So Dom searched for just mental health and had like a few thousand results. And when you put more words in, you'll get less results. So I've only got 184 results, but of course they are more specific to do with children, like this one here, which is really cool. Right, so again, like Dom did, I'm going to set this as my page background, just using the set as page background button. Lovely. And then if we're going to reframe, you can use the reframe button like Dom's shown us. Maybe we're going to just bring that up a touch. There we go. That's fine. Okie dokie. So text, I'm going to go to text, add your text, and I'm going to go children's mental health facts. And I'm going to steal Dom's idea, and I'm going to use a dynamic text layout because that means that then
that's nice.
Stack that up however I see fit. Right now, this isn't my image is not filling. There we go. Let's just do.
Oh, you got the same on the other side now. You got to stretch it out a bit. There you
go. All right, so let's just bring the. Do I want to? Yeah, I think.
Oh, that's good. I thought that was good there.
Well, like that. Now then, fonts. Let's go in here, and I like that kind of squared one. Yeah, I do like that squared one. This one, yeah, cool. Right, so there it is. I think I'm going to do the opposite to Dom, and I'm going to actually kind of crush my lines in a bit, like that.
Oh.
Yeah, and that means that I can make the font size bigger. Now then, color on this. Let's steal that yellow from the beanbag. So let's just use
nice idea.
the eyedropper tool. There we go. And then an outline. Let's just bring up an outline. And for the color of the outline, black is okay, but it's a bit extreme. So maybe I'll go for this kind of dark gray that we've got right over here on the edge of the image. Something like that. No, not sure about that. Not sure about that.
Slightly darker, I think.
Darken it up a bit. There we go. Yeah, like that. Brilliant. Okay, and we are ready for the next step. Are you going to do a voiceover?
Yeah, fine. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add a little audio. So you can see down the bottom, you've got this little track here. If you give that a click, you can record a voiceover straight away. So I'm just going to say facts about children's mental health. Are you ready? Okay, choose the right microphone. Mine's a bit different. You probably just have the one on the computer. Start recording. Facts about children's mental health. Okay, now I might just take it just off the start a little bit, but you can see that this can be shortened. So if I go down here, you can see that's my voiceover. So maybe I'll just click and drag with still clicking down until it gets to about there. Nice.
Cool.
That's the voiceover. Do you want to do that quickly, just so people have got that in their heads?
Yeah, let's get a voiceover on the iPad. So here it is. It's exactly the same process. I go to media, and then across the top, I'm going to choose audio, record voiceover, allow it if it asks. Okay, and then we're ready to start recording. It's going to count me down. Children's Mental Health Facts by Meredith Jones.
So you won't have seen that on the iPad, but when you click record on yours, you will see it's just how we share the screen on here. You don't actually see the recording happen, but you'll see it on your own.
Yeah, so as Dom did then, with my clip selected in the timeline, the right-hand edge of that clip, you can grab that and you see you can extend your scene, or as in this case, just bring it back so that it's only slightly longer than the voiceover. And now we're ready to move on to our next scene, Mr. Trainer.
Nice. Okay, so next we're going to do add a scene. You can see it down the bottom here. Give it a click. We've got another scene in there. And then if I go to this tab, you can see we've got these. I'm just going to do 3 facts, I think. I'll just do these first 3. Yeah. What I'm going to do is copy. I'll leave the emojis alone because I don't think Express will deal with those. I'm going to copy all of that. So I highlighted it and then Command and C. Control and C, sorry. And then I'll go back here and maybe I'll get my text. Maybe I'll just put it in there, pop it in there straight away. Do you know what? This is quite a good flow, actually. I'm gonna pop that in there, and then all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record my voiceover now, and I'm just gonna record that bit there. Just because I'm gonna keep the other text which I haven't highlighted on the screen, so I don't need to read that bit out. So with that on the screen there, it doesn't look anything now, but that's why we're just gonna put our audio in by going to Media, Record Over, select the right microphone if you need to, start recording. About 1 in 6 children in the UK have mental health challenges, like feeling very worried or sad. You're not alone. Okay, now what you'll see is to put another little dummy scene in there. But what I want is I want to stretch this scene to all the way just past my voiceover finish. And now I've got some cleanup to do here. So first thing I'm going to do is get rid of all the text I don't need because I said it in my voiceover, so that's fine. So I've got a piece of text on there, just very, very simple. Let's go and put a photo on there. So I'll go to photos and maybe I'll put like child sad, maybe something like that. Ooh, this one's good. Well, I mean, you know, it's good. It's very appropriate for here. And you know what? That one with the backpack is a good one. It makes it pop, I think. So what I'm going to do, you can see it's covering my text. Now I could just pop my text on top, or with the photo selected, I could set as page background, and the text will automatically
jump to the front. Nice.
Yeah. So then with my text here, you see, this is where I'm going to have to start doing things like text layouts, dynamic. Maybe I'll, what am I going to do with this? Lots of kids have big feelings. Maybe I'll keep them all at the side like I did in the first one. Something like that. But, you know, you do have that problem of you need an outline on there. So let's go and pop an outline on there. Nice. I'm going to bring that thickness right up. I mean, even to 100, that is good.
Yeah.
And then don't forget the little trick of text spacing. Click. And then not the letter spacing. I want the line spacing. There we go.
I like that effect you've got. That's cool.
Yeah, very nice. There we go. There's one done. I think I'll do another one while you're having a go at that one.
Go on then. Yeah, great. Okay, here I am then. We're back. So to add a scene, we're going to tap on the plus icon down there on the timeline. It gives us this empty scene. I'm going to go straight for an image. So I'm going to go to Media, Photos, and I'm just going to look for maybe sad face or sad emoji. Am I going to get some kind of a sad emoji? Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's quite a good one. Yeah, there we go. So grab that. And then let's set this as a page background. You see the button on the left-hand side. Okay, now then, you could go and use the exact words that are on the challenge page. But again, you could also just put this into your own words. Okay, so I think my biggest takeaway from that was the last bit. You are not alone. Okay, so I'm going to add some text. Add your text. You are not alone. Okay, I think it's really important to know that the things that you're feeling are normal, and that they're the same as, you know, everyone else feels the same. So it's important to know you're not alone. So I've got the same font there. Now I think I'm going to just pop an outline. Not an outline. Yeah, I probably will put an outline because I love an outline on some text. But I'm also probably going to put a shape on here. There we go. And if you go to shapes, you can choose more shapes. Something like that's great. I like that. Bring the opacity of the shape down a bit. And then maybe just pick a nice bright yellow color, similar to that first yellow I had. Okay, great. Now, if I think about that fact that Dom just told us, what do I remember most about it? Well, the thing that I remember most about that is this 1 in 6 thing. So I'm just going to say 1 in 6 children face mental health challenges. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And so you can take the facts on the challenge page and put them into your own words. Right, grab the black playhead, bring it back to the beginning of the scene, media, audio, record voiceover, allow, let's go, start recording. It's going to count me down. 1 in 6 children in the UK face mental health challenges. Finish recording. There we go. And I can extend my scene out so that it lasts as long as my voiceover. There we go. And that little scene at the end that I didn't need, that it's just given me, I can 3 dots delete that scene. All right, great. So on my next scene then, I'm just going to add another scene. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to copy this text. 3 dots, copy this text. Come back over to my new empty scene, and then I'm going to hold my finger down and paste that text in. Okay? And now I can use that same text in every scene and just change what's in the text box, but it's going to have the shape, it's going to have the outline, it's going to have the font. Right. What's the next bit that I want to talk about is, let's go for kindness grows happiness. So being kind to yourself and others boosts mental health. A simple smile or helping hand can make somebody's day brighter. I love that. Okay. So maybe this, my message here is smile. Okay. So let's just change this to just one word, smile. There we go. And I'll center that up like this. And then I'm going to search for, so let's go to media, photos, and I'm going to search for smiling children. Okay, 7,201 results. Let's grab one of those. They look like they're having fun. And I'm going to set that as a page background. Great. And I'm ready to do my voiceover again. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to go to media, audio, record my voiceover, allow. There we go. And start recording. Being kind to yourself and others is a boost to mental health. So smile. There we go. Once again, my audio is a bit longer than my scene. So what I'm going to do is just tap on my scene, extend it out a little bit. There we go. Not that much. And then this new empty scene that I created, I can 3 dots. Oop, not duplicate. Wrong one, Jones. Delete that scene that I don't need. Delete. There we go. So I've got now my 3 scenes done. I got my title scene, You're Not Alone, Smile. All right. How are you getting on?
Nice. Yeah, great. Let's have a look. So I was just I was going through and putting some scenes in. So I've got my title scene and then a voiceover on this one. Didn't do a voiceover on that one or that one because I didn't want to interrupt any recording. But one thing I did want to show you is I had this photo, right? And what it was before, it was I had the text on this side and the photo on that side. But what you'll see is my first scene, text on the left, photo on the right. This one, text on the left, photo on the right. Well, you know, the focus of the photo on the right. But actually what I thought was maybe I could start flipping this over. So I'm going to click on my image, background image, and I can flip it. And that means I can just kind of move text and just keep my viewer interested by doing a bit of table tennis with their eyes, making them look on different sides. And then on this one, it goes back to there. I will also show you if you click on your image and reframe, this is where you can move about what, you know, where you think the focus of the image needs to be. And I kind of thought that was good. And you can scale them up if you think that would make sense.
Yeah.
So I've got left-hand side, right-hand side, left-hand side, and then left-hand side again. So how can I do this? Well, easy peasy. Move this over to the right. And don't forget, click on your image and you can flip it and it'll come there. And if you need to reframe, click that reframe button and maybe you want to get more of the football boots in there. I don't know. Something like that. That looks nice.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool indeed.
Yeah. So, you know, if I won't do the recording now, but if you need to, you know, make sure your playhead's in the right position. That's the first thing. Get it right at the start. Go over to audio, record your voiceover. But also, clearly, there's 2 very key things that we need to do here before we are done.
And what are they, Dom?
Well, let's stick a music track in there. So when you're in audio, you can get rid of your search term there.
Soccer.
And then you can have a look through some of these. What's this? Could you hear that?
Yes, we could.
That sounded good, actually.
Yeah.
So I'm going to click it and it goes straight in. So it's kind of like, it's sort of quite serious music, I think. You know, it's a bit melancholy, but that's no bad thing for here. But the one thing I have to be very careful about here is if I play it, is my voiceover going to be heard? Facts about children.
Oh, dear me. Dear me. Turn it down. Turn
that down. Right, we're going to go down. I think I'm going to go down to 10. Let's try that. Yeah. Facts about children's mental health. Nice. About 1 in 6 children in the UK have mental health challenges, like feeling very worried. That's good. I like that. So I'm done with that. That sounds like perfect. But maybe I want to fade it out. That's a classic Jones. A classic Jones. I mean, I could fade it in and out. There we go. Fade in and out duration 2 seconds. Maybe just bring it down to 1. Around about there. And that is my music done. But I wonder if Mr. Jones knows what the other thing we need to do here is.
Ooh. Would it possibly be a transition effect?
Well, funny you should say that. Shall I demo? Would you like to demo?
I'd love you to demo. Yeah.
Oh, you would. I knew it. So you can see in between your scenes here, you've got a little plus. Give that a click. Add a transition. Give it a click there. Now, dip to black is something you could do. Dip to white you could do. Dissolve. I do love a dissolve, but this time I think I'm going to do a push and a slide. A push and a slide. I think we're going to do a wipe. Maybe a wipe. I'm going to do a wipe. Love a good wipe.
Yeah.
And then I think the direction is going to be to the right. For some reason, I think that might be better. I'm not sure. You can, yeah. Oh, up and down. I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah, it's going to be an up. It's going to be an up. I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to apply it to all scenes. You can see it down there. Apply to all scenes. Bosh. Yes. Am I a pro video designer? Yes, I am. Just done all my transitions in one. And then you can have a little play.
Facts about children's mental health.
Transition. Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
Oh, yes.
Children in the UK have mental.
That is tremendous. Right. So I think we're right at the end now. So I think it's time to. You can download by going up to the download button there. Don't think anybody wants downloads. I don't think on your school computers or your school tablets. But if you have to, 720 is
plenty.
Yes. And then also you have the capacity to share. You can invite people. I invite people to collaborate with you if you like, if you know what their emails are, kind of thing. But then you can also send to Google Classrooms, Microsoft Teams, even Google Drive and OneDrive. But then you've got a view-only link here. You can create a link. Hey, teachers, look at this one here. Allow others to use. If you're creating something in class that you want your pupils to make a copy of without you having to tell them to do it, just click that on and it will allow others to use it. But I'm just going to create a link. And because it's video, it's got lots of things like sound, voiceover, images, text. So it's going to take a while. So we won't stay there until it goes, but do leave that running and it will create your link in no time at all. There we go.
Excellent stuff. Well, now then, whilst we're here, just to close it out, teachers, if you enjoy taking part and you're interested in joining a community of other teachers and school staff, then we have a special Facebook group. It's the Adobe Creative Educators UK Community Facebook group. And it's full of it only started a few weeks ago, and it's already got nearly 300 teachers in there, all sharing ideas about creativity and express. Remember about the lessons that we've got coming up this Friday, Welsh Language Music Day.
I'm looking forward to that. Bit of Gorky Zygotic Monkeys, bit of Stereophonics.
Now then, bit of Manic Street Preachers. Yes, come on.
In Australia. Yeah, classic. Absolute classic. That's a banger.
But it's Welsh language music, so
yeah. What about what's his name again?
I don't know.
What's the really famous one who goes around schools?
Ooh, Welsh Whisperer.
Yeah.
Yes, we do a bit of Welsh Whisperer, a bit of David Iwan.
I love that.
Do you remember Catatonia back in the 90s?
Of course I do.
Yeah. Well, a few of their songs. Yeah, Cerys Matthews. Yes.
Yeah.
So a few of their songs that were actually in the top 10 in the British charts had Welsh in the verse and English in the chorus. So
class, bit of class.
Yeah, there we go. So get signed up, guys. If you want to sign up for those live lessons, it's bit.ly/Adobe Leaders. Remember about Safer Internet Day. It's such a big one. So get involved. We've got one on Monday and Tuesday because we know maybe Tuesday's busy. So if Tuesday's busy, come along on Monday. And tag us. If you're posting anything online, please tag us in. And finally, if you like this video, then like it on YouTube. And
do it.
And follow DigiDom so that we can make him go global,
I'm already global.
So that you can... Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if Dom had one of those plaques, those YouTube plaques on the wall behind him? The play icon.
I'm close.
That'd be great. Yeah, let's get him a plaque. Let's get him a platinum.
I'll be there.
A platinum button.
I'll be there.
Right. Brilliant.
Thanks all.
See you soon.
Oh, right. There you go. Take it easy. Honestly.